The Dream SMP Prison. I've seen many videos about this, except they all just have these crazy clickbait titles, and it just ends up being like a clip of Dream saying he won't reveal it, so I decided to make an actual video with theories, but still with the clickbait titles. So please subscribe. I have like 1 subscriber. I even liked my own video, so please, I'm desperate. First of all, I also already know what a prison is, and if you don't, I'm sorry to break it to you, but I won't really explain it. I mean, you just have to read the wiki, and it takes like 2 minutes. If you follow my advice and go on the wiki's page to the Pandora's Vault, I literally don't know why they named this, but okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see like a word saying inescapable, describing the prison. Now, if you don't know anything about storytelling, you're probably assuming this is true, but let me tell you something. Nothing's ever impossible in a story. So, this prison may sure be difficult to escape, but never impossible. So, how would you escape? Again, I've seen a lot of people discussing this, but honestly, I think the answer is more simple than you think. With betrayal. I mean, think about it. Dream and Sam have said it's impossible to escape by breaking in or breaking out. So, what if they don't really have it to break anything? With the help of someone from the inside, you could just get out easily without being noticed. But who would this be? In my opinion, Sam. And I know he's a prison warden and everything, but Sam isn't really a bad guy. He was commissioned by Dream, and that's about it. He's not affiliated with him nor his ally, so what loyalty does he have towards him, really? This, of course, doesn't mean it would be easy for Sam to just betray him, but maybe if a certain Tubbo was the one asking, it would be different. After all, Tubbo is the one who spent the most time with Sam, building the Garden XP farm, so for me, it would make sense if Sam accepted to betray Dream if it was for his friend Tubbo, especially if Tubbo was the one being imprisoned. Again, many theories on who will go to the prison, but these are for me the people most likely to go, and why they should and shouldn't be the ones being locked up. And keep watching because last one will shock you. Or maybe not, but if I were you, I would say see. First, we've got Technoblade. Now, a lot of people think he's the most valid candidate to be in the prison because of Dream's statements on the person being highly capable and unkillable, and also Techno being Dream's most powerful opponent, but I don't really agree with this, especially with the most recent events and Dream apparently being on Techno's side, helping him survive his execution, etc. Dream could always betray him like he did countless times before, but I think he's smarter than that, and he understands having Techno as an enemy isn't probably the smartest idea. But guess who also has the title of Unkillable? That's right, Philza Minecraft. Dream has said he'll put someone in the prison who is either now a threat or will be a threat in the future, and Philza fills this criteria perfectly. However, Dream doesn't have a lot against Phil, and he isn't probably disturbing anyone. There's other arguments defending Phil that say since Dream is going to do something that will make everyone hate him, then Philza going to prison could be a possible candidate, but I think if we're going down this road, then that will make the most sense. I mean, he's a president of Lumberg, a long-time opponent to Dream SMP, and if he was to be put in the prison, then basically everyone in the SMP would indeed hate Dream. But again, as for now, Dream doesn't really seem to have anything against Tubbo, and although he isn't probably on his side, he has recognized Lumberg as an independent nation. So, who will be put in the Dream SMP prison? To be honest, I don't really know. My best shot is that it's going to happen on a festival, but I have no idea to who will it be, or at least for now. As I said at the beginning, there's one person I haven't really seen being considered a possible candidate as much as the others, and that is Dream. And before you start complaining in the comments talking about how wrong I am, let me explain. Dream is obviously the villain. Wilbur has said this in the Reddit, and it's no surprise at this point. He is power hungry, control hungry, and manipulative, hiding his true intentions behind wanting to have a big happy family, when in fact he just wants lifeless puppets he can have full control and power of. So my conclusion is that after everything happened, and at the end of the server, Dream will end up being imprisoned in his own prison, kept away from ever manipulating or causing chaos in the Dream SMP. Hope you enjoyed, and please like the video if you did. Also, leave your opinions in the comments because I'm probably wrong anyways, and it'll be interesting to see you guys' viewpoints. I'm planning on making more videos on the Dream SMP, so make sure you look out for that, and yeah,